So, this takeover at work, these redundancies, did George lose his job
Oh,
too?
heavens no. He was in merchant banking before he joined the airline. His expertise has made the company the hot property it is today. They'd be mad to let him go.
Sounds like it.
Not to mention his connections in the city. The Barrington name alone is worth gold. He really is one of a kind. And he should be here, but oh, there he is.
Oh, he's hot. Why is he wearing a name tag?
That's the service guy, you dill. George. Everybody, this is George. This is the man I'm going to marry.
I do apologise, I had to take a phone call.
You do agree nurses deserve some kind of recognition?
Well, of course. I support Nurses Day. And so do the rest of your colleagues in the DHB.
You wouldn't know it. I don't see any doctors putting up posters or management shouting us morning tea.
Is that why you're here? You want your free dates gone?
I'd hardly call it free. I think we've earned our reward. Go and ask your mother. See what kind of care she got on the wards if people went an extra mile for her.
I know they have. And I realise that my mother has been difficult. But she's being discharged this morning. In fact, I'm driving her home. I'll have to go.
Oh, but the nurses know we're here. If we come back empty-handed, they'll be really disappointed. It's not as if we're asking for the day off.
You wouldn't get it.
Well, let's talk about what we can have.
I'm not setting a precedent here. But as a goodwill gesture, I'll phone the CAF and arrange coffee and cake for every nurse on the house.
We'd rather take cash. Or a cheque. I mean, no offence, but CAF food is hardly the morale boost we're looking for. $10 a head, on the other hand, would do the job nicely.
Trim cappuccino for me, thanks.
Make that too. That's for you, Mum.
But I thought
Oh, we're going to have brunch soon. Just need to whisk Maya and Tanya off for a second. We'll be back soon. Come on, you two.
Libby wants us to get to know each other. She's very keen that we should get along.
I suppose she is.
You have your reservations.
George, the last time I saw my daughter, she told me she'd been having an affair for the last 3 years, that she'd made a scene at an office party and then been virtually exiled to the other end of the world.
Yes, it was a very awkward situation.
One that I don't understand. If you were still married a few months ago...
I'd been living apart from Tess for over a year after she found out about Libby, but our relationship wasn't common knowledge. As long as I was her boss, I thought it was best to be discreet.
Discreet? Libby?
Well, she was, until the party. A few drinks, and she, understandably, put her arm around me, and I was a little sharp. She was upset. She said some things that were overheard, and...
You mean your affair was outed?
The board frowns on any kind of inter-office romance, and to find it had been going on for 3 years.
So, Libby was shipped away, but you called her back?
The dust settled surprisingly quickly. Truth be told, I think my colleagues were rather envious of me.
So they should be. You're a very lucky man.
I know. Did Libby ever tell you how we met? Well, it was my first day with the company, and there she was, standing in the foyer with the most stunning bunch of delphiniums I'd ever seen in my life. I was captivated. The flowers gave me the excuse. I'm a total floral file. If it hadn't been for them, I don't think I would have had the nerve to speak with her.
Really? I love flowers. Did you?
She must have got a natural flair from somewhere.
I suppose so.
Libby has so many marvellous qualities, Yvonne. I'm more than lucky. I'm blessed.
Using Queenie's behaviour to guilt Hui, that was low.
I should be ashamed, but I'm not.
That was brilliant. So, what are we going to do with the money?
In the spirit of Nurses Day, I think a team-building exercise is in order, something that fosters understanding and trust. I'm talking about a night on the Razzie and Nong. How about Coltrane, tonight at 8?
Sweet.
Hey, you said you'd pay Coco back for the muso party? You haven't done it.
No, I changed my mind. I thought it would be smarter to write it off as a business expense, brand promotion.
Yeah, well, you can't do that. Not without consulting me.
Next time, babe. How's it going, buddy?
You talking to me?
Whatever Dr. Warner wants, on my tab, yeah?
Actually, I'm waiting for my wife.
Women, eh? Always late. So anyway, I had a meeting with my gaming guru today. Your name cropped up.
Why? I told you computer games aren't really my thing.
Yeah, but I hate to see a smart man miss out on a sure thing. You see, our software developers trialled the game last week, scored off the scale with the target market. Now, we're talking a 500% return here.
Really? That much?
Yeah, but you've got to be in it to win it.
Who's the developer? I'll check him out.
It's, Jeez, I'm shocking with names.
What other games has he produced?
No, all right, I've got his card here. Oh, must be in my other pants.
So you can't give me any details at all?
Hey, I didn't expect to see you here today. Look, I'm on the hop. I'll get it all together and call you back, yeah?
What is she thinking? He's a bit old.
He's also successful, rich, charming.
I think it's revolting.
Well, you're not engaged to him, Tans. Libby is.
Threw this together at Heathrow. I hope nothing's squashed.
You don't have to keep buying us expensive stuff, Libby.
I want to. You're my sisters. And since Dad's gone, there's just us and Mum. I'm allowed to spoil you, aren't I?
Any time. What a fantastic colour.
George chose it. He's been so wonderful since, Dad. I don't know how I would have got through that time without him.
It's been rough for all of us.
I miss him. The phone calls, we used to talk all the time.
Yeah.
I know us three haven't always got on, but losing Dad has made me realise how important family is. And I'm really glad I've got you. Okay?
You've been snooping on Mackie.
He's been trying to con me. Not just me. Word is he's lost a few well-heeled people a lot of money.
Then why haven't we heard about it?
Well, no one's talking. Too much pride involved. If it wasn't for Garth, I wouldn't have found out.
And he definitely got this from the Bowen family lawyer.
Yeah. They're at their wits' end with Maggie. Cut him off months ago.
He must be doing all right. He bought into Kahukai.
With some other schmuck's money.
You don't know that for sure. That's speculation.
Informed speculation. I think we should tell Sarah.
Oh, he's not after her money. She doesn't have any.
Yeah, but look what she went through with Hamish. If this guy is dodgy too.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'll try and warn her. Bet she bites my head off.
Shouldn't we be